What's going on, guys? I'm going to start this episode off a little bit differently. I'm going to do a quick voiceover showing you my herb runs as well as my birdhouse runs and how I do them. So the first thing I do is I teleport to the Arty Monastery with my Arty cloak. I then gather these whiteberry bushes in the patch because they are right here and I need to add these up over time. I then have to run to the Arty General Store and I need to make some money. So I originally was pickpocketing from these women, but I decided that it would be a lot easier just to sell one blood rune since I have them on me for 160 GP. And what I'm doing with this money is I'm purchasing the iron axe in the Arty store. I need this axe to chop some trees down for my birdhouse runs. So I purchase one iron axe and then I use my ring of elements to teleport directly to the earth altar from here. This next step is depending on what type of birdhouses you are doing. At the time of this recording, I was doing mahogany birdhouses. So I have mahogany trees planted on Fossil Island that I can chop. But the first thing I do is purchase the hammer here that is required, as well as the chisel. I already have the chisel in my inventory, but I go ahead and chop 4 logs from these mahogany trees that I have planted. Later on in the video, I actually upgrade to yew birdhouses. And there's actually 2 yew trees right next to the earth altar, so I can easily chop those. It's really time consuming with this iron axe, but considering I drop the axe after every single run, it's by far the only option I have. So I have all the seeds I need right here in the seed pack, so I can easily do my birdhouse runs after I have the logs. After your birdhouse runs, you could do a giant seaweed run if you really wanted to. I've found that it's not worth my time because those seaweed spores are very long when it comes to spawning. I sat down there for over 10 minutes one time and did not get a single seaweed spore, so it's just not worth my time. And when I plan on doing crafting, I'll probably just purchase both the soda ash and the buckets of sand from charter ships anyways, so I don't think I'm going to be collecting giant seaweed, but if you wanted to throw that in there, you easily could. But when I'm doing these 2 birdhouses here, I like to come and mine some volcanic ash if I need some ultra compost, because I'm constantly making super compost in those bins when I'm doing my farm runs. So I can easily grab however many I need and then just throw them into the bins when I need some ultra compost. But I guess you could do that separately as well. That's just what I'm doing. After the birdhouses, I teleport to the glade with my Xerix talisman, and that's easy access to this farming patch right here. This is where I plant my good crops because obviously they don't die if you have 100% Hosidius favor. Everything is going to be protected here. This is also where I use my volcanic ash if I have compost in this bin, so that immediately turns it from super compost into ultra compost. So that is very nice. I plant whatever I need to here. Normally this is where I cut off my farm run because I don't have a lot of seeds. I'm going to end up using all of these just with this single patch in Hosidius over my 99 rune crafting grind. But if you have an abundance of seeds, you could actually just go to the air altar as well with your ring of elements and run to the Falador patch and plant some more. Those are probably the 2 easiest accessed patches that you have available to you with the teleports. Another thing I want to mention is if I did get some good seeds from my birdhouse runs, I would actually go and plant those around Gillinor wherever I needed to, because I'm trying to get a lot of passive farming experience from trees as much as possible. It takes a long time as an Ultimate Iron Man to get around to plant some of those trees, but I think it's well worth it because I don't want to do tithe farm in the future. So I want to try to get as much farming experience from trees as possible. So that's what I normally do if I get a good tree from my birdhouse runs. Once I'm done with everything, I use the minigame teleport to go to Last Man Standing, where I'll throw all of my stuff into the looting bag, and then I'll immediately use the home teleport to go back to the blood altar because I have the Arceus spellbook, and from here I can continue rune crafting. So that's what I'll be doing passively throughout my 99 rune crafting grind. And that's pretty much how it goes. I just now saw this message in my public chat. I don't know when this was said because I've been AFK in blood runes, but yeah, it's pretty depressing. And if you're watching this video, yes, the answer to your question is I do walk everywhere I go. Besides the very few teleports that I have equipped on myself, I'm walking because, yeah, well, that's just the way she goes. Doing a quick farm run. This one's pretty important though because I should, after collecting this, get 65 farming. This gives me access to the medium tier of the farming guild. So that's pretty big. I can now plant herbs in there as well as trees. I can also plant a Hespori seed if I want to use that death mechanic later on in the future, but mostly just that tree and that herb patch alone is crucial. So if I ever make my way over to the farming guild, which is a pain, that's going to be nice. Another crafting level coming in. This one's going to be level 70. And I tell you what, coming here for early crafting levels was the best decision I could have possibly made. They're just flying by. I mean, it's going to slow down from here on out, obviously. I think I get to 77 if I remember correctly from my 99 rune crafting grind. But honestly, that's just such a huge start to the crafting that you can't beat it. You can't beat it. One of hopefully many hunter levels off my birdhouse runs. I'm just honestly doing these mainly for the hunter levels. I would like to do these passively all the way until 80 hunter. Then I could do herbivore, but I'll take any tree seeds as well, as I mentioned previously. But 55 hunter off of this run, I'll take it. Pretty big level coming in here. Level 92 after this inventory. That is halfway to 99, people, if you did not know. There she is, halfway done with this grind. If that's not depressing, I don't know what is, but I mean, I'm loving it. I love the blood altar. I don't know how people complain about rune crafting after 77, other than when you're doing the Guardians of the Rift, obviously, because I was complaining when doing that, but now I'm coasting. I absolutely could sit here forever. Halfway to 99, I'm loving it. Let's keep going. The Ring of Elements has to be probably the most clutch item ever for level 3 Iron Man. It's so nice. I mean, just to teleport, I can run straight to this balloon system here. Okay, I don't have this unlocked. Stand by. Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys, now that I have the Grand Tree unlocked, why this is... Oh, got a fire-making level. That's unexpected. But yeah, this ring, not only does it have all these various altar locations I can go to, but prior to this ring in-game, to use a balloon transportation system, I had to use the minigame teleport to go to Castle Wars and then run to the balloons. But when I did this, I couldn't use that minigame teleport for the next 20 minutes to go to Last Man Standing and put all my resources in the looting bag, which it just made farm runs so hard because I had no way to get rid of the resources when I was done with them. But now, I don't have to use my minigame teleport to use the balloon. I can use my Ring of Elements, and then when I'm done, I can use my minigame teleport to go to Last Man Standing. Such a good update for level 3 Iron Man. This tackle box I have now is honestly pretty good too when I want to come to the farming guild, because previously when I'm doing like farming contracts here, I have to spend a lot of time pickpocketing from the master farmer to get the seed that I need for my contract. But I had no food source here in the farming guild whatsoever. But now with this tackle box, I have fishing gear with me, so I can just fish the trout and salmon right outside the farming guild, and this is now my food source when I need to pickpocket seeds from the master farmer for any contracts that I need to complete. So that's pretty huge because, as I said, I had no food source around this area until now. I can carry my fishing gear with me anywhere I go with this tackle box. First farming contract completed in a while, and of course my next one is a white berry bush. But let's see what's in this seed pack. Yeah, dude, this is 5 Terramins, some Guams, those are worthless, Marentil's worthless, and some Harlanders. Not too bad, honestly. But now I can do actually two tiers of contracts now as well with 65 farming. But this is by far the best way for me to get seeds outside of pickpocketing. So I'm going to try to do these as much as possible. Last episode, I didn't go into full detail on the difference between episode 6 and 7 from the lost footage of what exactly I did. So I'm going to clarify that real quick. From the footage that I missed out on, I got from level 78 to 86 rune crafting here at the Blood Altar, which in turn got me from 45 crafting and mining all the way to almost 70 in both of those, just from that small grind, which was absolutely huge. I got a lot of levels doing that. Other than the rune crafting, I did pickpocket master farmers a lot for some seeds. I did a lot of herb runs, so I got a lot of herbs passively. And from pickpocketing, I got 62 thieving, which I went and got a Xerix talisman. So now I have the Xerix talisman I can teleport around with. And when I was doing pickpocketing, I got a lot of passive fishing and cooking levels, trying to use the food source while I was pickpocketing at the farming guild, as I mentioned previously. So I got a lot of passive levels just from runecrafting and pickpocketing. But besides those two things, I did do a little temperos when that came out, and I got pretty lucky and got the tackle box. So that's pretty huge as well. I can now store all my fishing gear in the tackle box. Just got some snapdragons and lantidimes from another farming contract. I don't know if I went into detail with these seeds at all previous. I don't know if I lost that footage or not. The snapdragons, I'm holding on to them now because I have the space to hold on to them. I might drop them in the future if I have to. But the only way I can use snapdragons is if I get red spider eggs. And that's obviously very dangerous. I can easily die as 10 HP. Lantidimes I think I can use, right? I don't want to use... Okay, yeah, magic potions. I can make those. So Lantidimes are super big once I get to 76 herb lore. But the snapdragons are questionable, but I'm going to hold on to them for now because if I'm going to need the herb lore experience, let's be honest. Got 74 mining. Now that I'm thinking about it, back at like 72 mining, I unlocked the upper floor of the Motherlode mine. I don't know if I mentioned that. I might have. I don't know. I have bad memory, guys, but... If I get the gold nuggets, I don't think I have it unlocked already, but it's been a while, so I might have it unlocked and I don't even know about it, but that'll be pretty big. Someone in District 3 is about to get 99 rune crafting. Lana for Naomi. Go ahead and say that one backwards on your own time, but congratulations on 99 rune crafting, man. That's super big. Hopefully it won't be too long before I'm right behind you on this account. I'm going to get there sooner or later, but congratulations. Super big achievement. Well done. About to get another crafting level. I'm telling you, these levels are just like clockwork here with these crafting levels. It's going to slow down, but I'm enjoying it while I can. 71 crafting. I can now make blue dragonite armor. That's probably never going to happen, but I can do it. This is not a very clean level to show off, but it does unlock a pretty big achievement. This unlocks... red salamanders, which is pretty good for training hunter, but also birdhouses. That is right, I can finally upgrade the birdhouses, which is going to be pretty big. Hopefully I get some better seeds from those because I'm not getting too much off these mahoganies, but it's also going to give me some nice increase in experience as well, so I'll take it. I want you guys to experience and witness my pain when I am trying to gather 4 yew logs from my birdhouses with an iron axe. I'm going to time this. We're going to see how long it takes me. That just took me 3 minutes and 55 seconds. So practically 4 minutes for 4 logs. A minute per log. It's definitely one of the lengthiest birdhouse runs. About to get another rune crafting level coming in hot, but it's definitely slower than it needs to be because this outfit, I run out of energy fairly quickly. I have to walk most of this distance to get to this altar, which is really unfortunate. It's probably slowing my XP per hour tremendously down. I don't even pay attention to what I'm actually getting, but I know it's going to be a lot faster if I equip Graceful. I can't ask to do that. Even though it's going to take me longer, it's definitely getting more money, and I'm all about money anyways. I'm just here to AFK, so I'm not trying to get this as fast as possible as long as I can, keep myself sane. Mini birdhouse runs later, 60 hunter. That is very clean to look at. Like I said, guys, I'm going to keep doing these until probably 80 hunter, so I'm going to be doing these for quite some time. I can also sneak in a nice farming level during this birdhouse run, 67 farming. And now I can grow cannantines, which is actually one of the herbs I think I can use on this account. That's what I need white berries for, if I'm not mistaken, so hey, that's actually pretty good. I might have not shown you guys that I got the Imcando hammer that's from below Ice Mountain. That's a hammer that I can actually equip. I got that for the Temperos grind, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't think I ever showed you guys that I actually got that. I don't need it right now, obviously, because I'm equipping the pickaxe for blood runes, but that'll be actually pretty useful for like mahogany homes, or if I'm doing Temperos or something again. That's super nice, especially for, an Ultimate Iron Man, so... we got that in the storage. Now I am grabbing my rogue's outfit because I'm going to go do some master farmers. I'm going to try to get some more herb seeds. I'm kind of running low. I don't want to run low while I'm doing this rune crafting grind. I want to have herb seeds on me at all times during this grind so I can constantly keep farming these things. So I'm going to go to master farmers with this outfit so I get double the seeds and see if I can't obtain quite a bit more herb seeds. Here's the passive fishing levels I was talking about while doing Master Farmers. I'm going to get probably quite a few more of those depending on how long I stay here. I don't know. I really don't know how long I'm going to stay here, but I just got to run over here to this house and cook these up. And we're also going to ignore those cabbages right there. That doesn't count as a food source. I know I've been saying there hasn't been any, but that doesn't count. Here's 68 thieving, but more importantly, I want you guys to take a look at my inventory spaces right here. This is the struggle of an Ultimate Iron Man. This is the point where like it really starts to hit you on no banking. I mean, at some point, like this is going to get too full, and then I have to contemplate on what I need to drop, because right now I want to keep all of this, but more than likely I'm not going to be able to. Here we go. We got a nice little thieving level coming in here. 69 thieving. Ha. 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 Grow up. All right? I know what the hell you were thinking. Grow up. Anyways, I really wanted to get one more thieving level, but it's not going to happen. I'm just over this pickpocketing thing. I truly believe pickpocketing Master Farmers is probably the most aggravating thing on old school RuneScape. I'm just going to leave it at that. Honestly, I can't stand it, but yeah, I got a decent amount of contracts on some seeds. The one thing, I just wish the seed pack held more than 6 seeds, because there's so many seeds I want to hold on to, like barley seeds for birdhouses. I want to hold on to seaweed spores when I get them, watermelon seeds, snapgrass seeds, herb seeds, all these things I want to hold on to, but I only have the option to hold on to 6 of them, so the struggle is real. I need to prioritize some things. I need to use these watermelon seeds. I'm not going to be able to hold on to them, sadly. That is the beauty of an Ultimate Iron Man. This is why I'm choosing to use the rune crafting outfit over the graceful outfit, because I'm already at 100k blood rune stack. Just from 91 to 93 rune crafting alone. That's pretty massive. I'm probably going to get well over a 1 mil blood rune stack on my way to 99, which is beautiful. Once these hit 400 each, that's 40 mil right there, just off that 100k stack. So can't complain. As I casually walk back to this dense rock, though, I'm going to end the episode. And that is, you know, good work. Good work. It might not seem like much just from those 2 rune crafting levels and the abundance of other things I did, but these rune crafting levels definitely take quite some time. These don't come very easily, so you know, enjoy what you can, ladies and gentlemen. I'm putting in the work, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching this, though I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are not, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.